Folks, as you know, I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan, mainly because she's stupid and terrible. But she did say something the other day that's only half stupid and terrible. You can see the roiling undercurrent of dissatisfaction with Joe Biden from one of the great luminaries of our time, Cardi B. So she put up a post that has gone pretty viral in which she basically threatens Biden. Now, do I think that Cardi B will end up voting for Joe Biden? Of course, because, again, a lot of the people who are very annoyed with Biden right now, they will come home. But is it going to be enough to defeat Donald Trump, who has extremely high levels of enthusiasm among Republicans? Here is what's going on right now inside the electorate. Republicans are very enthused to vote for Donald Trump. Democrats are not very enthused to vote for Joe Biden. So Democrats are counting on Democrats to be enthused to vote against Donald Trump. Maybe that works and maybe that doesn't. The reality is that Hillary Clinton lost in 2016 because she was not able to replicate the levels of enthusiasm, particularly with minority voters, that they had for Barack Obama. That's why she lost. Joe Biden is in very similar danger. That was covered up for in 2020 because of the pandemic. It was covered up for because of the Donald Trump of it and the Black Lives Matter movement and all the rest of it. In 2024, will that be replicated? I don't know. Here is Cardi B. What's hilarious about Cardi B, and this is not the first time that she's ranted about economics, is that Cardi B, like so many people who are of the left, she's so close to seeing the thing, but she can't see the thing. So here she is railing about the fact that New York City is now cutting services. Then she idiotically blames federal spending for that, which of course has nothing to do with it. If she actually understood maybe how economics works, and then New York City has to cut services because the taxes are too high, the regulations are too high, they don't have enough money coming in, and they're spending too much money, maybe she might think differently about government. She doesn't. But she is blaming Joe Biden for it. Here she was the other day.
In New York, there is a $120 million budget cut. There's a $120 million budget cut in New York that is going to affect schools, public libraries, and the police department. Y'all know I don't give a cops, but like it is what it is. There's going to be an $120 million budget cut with schools, with the libraries, and the cops, and the police department. And a $5 million budget cut in sanitation. Of a budget cut in sanitation, gonna be drowning with rats. I'm not endorsing no presidents no more. Cause how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about like, yeah, we could fund two wars. My talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like we're the greatest nation. No, we're not. We're going through some right now.
Okay, now, I like that she's blaming the federal government for this. I mean, the federal government is to blame for a lot of things. They're not to blame for the fact that New York City has busted its budget over and over and over. By the way, she's wrong about the numbers. The projected gap in terms of budgeting is $5 billion for the next fiscal year in New York City. The New York City budget, by the way, is $100 billion a year. It is the largest annual budget of anywhere in the country. But she's so close to the thing. Which is, where is all the money going? Why are you spending all this money? She's never going to get there. But when people are dissatisfied, they're not going to show up for the party that they blame for the dissatisfaction. Hard to blame Trump for all the bad things that are happening in the country. This is your last chance to take advantage of Birch Gold's Black Friday deal. So as we talk about the economic problems in Argentina and the problems debasing an entire currency, the West soon enough is going to have to debase its currency because of the exorbitant amounts of debt that have been piled atop economies like that of the United States. We are now approaching $40 trillion in national debt, and we're going to go way beyond that. Right now, when you open a gold IRA, for every 10 grand you spend by December 22nd, Birch Gold will send you a free gold bar. But you have to text BEN to 989898 and claim eligibility before Black Friday. Birch Gold can even help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold for no money out of pocket, and you still get the free gold bar. Just text BEN to 989898 today. When the national debt is greater than our total GDP, you know it's time to diversify away from the U.S. dollar. Birch Gold makes it very convenient to move some of those dollars into physical gold. By the way, if you're an Argentine, you wish you had physical gold right now instead of the peso. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied customers, I choose to buy my gold from Birch Gold. You can trust them as well. Text BEN to 989898. Receive a free info kit on gold. Claim your eligibility before Black Friday to receive a free gold bar with qualifying purchase. That's BEN to 989898. If your sleep quality has been off, as mine has been for the last several weeks, given world events and everything else, the simple fact is you need a great mattress that is personalized to you. This is what Helix mattress does for me. I took that 2-minute sleep quiz, 8 or 10 years ago. They sent me a mattress personalized for me. It is still fantastic. Well, now Helix is introducing their newest, most high-end collection, the Helix Elite. Helix Elite harnesses years of extensive mattress expertise to offer a truly elevated sleep experience. The Helix Elite collection includes 6 different mattress models, each tailored for specific sleep positions and firmness preferences. Head on over to helixsleep.com/Ben. Check out the new collection today. If you're nervous about buying a mattress online, you don't have to be. Helix has a sleep quiz. It matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress, because why would you buy a mattress made for somebody else? Again, I took that Helix sleep quiz. It gave me a firm but breathable mattress, which is precisely what I needed. You should get the mattress that matches you. Helix is offering 25% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners in honor of Black Friday. Go to helixsleep.com/Ben. Use code HelixPartner25. This is their best offer yet. It's not going to last long. With Helix, better sleep starts right now. If you're a Democrat and you're freaking out about Joe Biden probably losing to Trump at this point, if the election were held today, well, there's only one thing you can do, and that is you got to go back into the old grab bag of Trumpy issues. And that means Trump is Hitler. Yep, get ready for that thing all the way from now until the election. The New York Times headline last night, quote, Trump's dire words raise new fears about his authoritarian bent. Ooh, are you scared yet? Are you shivering down your spine? Ooh, that's right. The orange gentleman who is sitting at Mar-a-Lago, tweeting in all caps. That dude, he's Hitler. Reminder, he's Hitler. That's going to be their pitch from now until the election cycle. Donald J. Trump rose to power with political campaigns that largely attacked external targets, including immigration from predominantly Muslim countries and from south of the United States-Mexico border. But now, in his 3rd presidential bid, some of his most vicious and debasing attacks have been leveled at domestic opponents. During a Veterans Day speech, Mr. Trump used language that echoed authoritarian leaders who rose to power in Germany and Italy in the 1930s, degrading his political adversaries as vermin who need to be rooted out, as opposed to Joe Biden, who literally did a speech in front of Independence Hall, lit up blood red, in which he called his ultra-MAGA opponents traitors to the country, flanked by Marines in the background. Yes, authoritarianism, we're deeply worried about it from Donald Trump. The threat from outside forces, Trump said, is far less sinister and dangerous and grave than the threat from within. By the way, that is ideologically true. The United States is not an existential danger from China or Russia or Hamas or Hezbollah or Iran. All those horrible countries and terrorist entities could do terrible things to us. But are they an existential danger? No, it turns out the existential danger to the United States, as always with a great country and a great power, comes from within. But, says the New York Times, this inward turn has sounded new alarms among experts. The experts. They're here to save Joe Biden. The experts on autocracy who have long worried about Mr. Trump's praise for foreign dictators and disdain for democratic ideals. Again, this is the same media that praise. They praise Lula in Brazil. These are the same people who have warm words for Xi in China. And it's wild. It's just wild. Scholars, Democrats, and anti-Trump Republicans are asking anew how much Mr. Trump resembles current strongmen abroad and how he compares to authoritarian leaders. Wait, you mean opponents of Donald Trump are asking whether he's Hitler? No, this is new. Perhaps most urgently, they're wondering whether his rhetorical turn into more fascist-sounding territory is just his latest public provocation of the left, an evolution in his beliefs, or the dropping of a veil. Ooh. So, what exactly are the things that they are worried he is going to do? Quote, his ambitions include using the Justice Department to take vengeance on his political rivals. This is my confused face. Joe Biden is literally using the Justice Department to target Donald Trump right now. Like right now, Donald Trump is about to face 4 separate trials going into the next year. 3 of them are completely specious. The only one that has any relevance to it, criminally speaking, whatsoever, is the classified documents case. And Joe Biden also mishandled classified documents. And so did Hillary Clinton. And then bleach bit her actual hard drives. So, yeah. Oh my God, Donald Trump might weaponize the DOJ. Just like Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Are you tired of the lies and the twist of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.